Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Esteemed Gentleman podcast for Friday, July 22nd. Almost forgot what month
We just
it was.
said, yeah.
We just said what day.
Well,
it is.
he said 22. I had that, but I was like, June? I'm like, nope, that's not right.
July. Yeah, still in July. Yeah.
July 22. I'm Scott Labrie. Joined by Uncle T-Bag, Tyler Sund,
Hello there.
and all day Eric Duchesne.
Yep.
2 months until my birthday.
Wow, there you
Same.
go.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
How old are you going to be?
29.
29!
29 already?
Yeah.
Well, if I guess I'm almost 40, then yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
guess.
mean,
Well, that
we're
doesn't-
pushing 40 here this year. I'll be 35 this
doesn't
year,
make
so
any fucking sense
Yeah.
the way the
35,
times-
that's a nice round number.
it's too close to 40. But,
That's the thing. After the day after your birthday, you can be closer to 40 than you were 30.
yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Days.
Yeah, it hit me pretty hard this
Yeah.
year. No, not really.
No.
I know when I turned 30, it hit me pretty hard. I was like, damn.
When I turned 30, it didn't even feel like I was like 30 until I was like 33 or 32. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm closer to 40 now. Oh, fuck. I just
Oh, God.
felt wrong.
Yeah.
What did happen? Where did it
This
go?
is where shit starts to happen.
What the fuck?
Your health starts to, like, take
Yeah.
twists and turns.
Yeah.
You don't bounce back as easily from
Hangovers
certain
about 3
hangovers
days.
and
Oh, yeah.
playing some dodgeball with the kids, and you're like, fucking need 2 days to recover.
Yeah.
Good God. I sat on Leia's tricycle yesterday because she wanted me to sit on it and ride it. She thought it'd be funny, so I'm sitting on this thing, and my legs are like all the way up to my chin because I'm like trying to pedal. So I pedaled, and I almost couldn't stand up because I was like so overstretched with everything. I'm like, holy crap, am I old? I still feel a tightness in my right butt cheek from the muscle pulled.
I sleep wrong one way, and I'm hurting for 3 days. It's like, what the fuck? Just
Yeah, it's wild, man.
sucks.
Anyway,
Anywho.
Did Leia get a new bike?
the pink one?
Yeah.
That's actually she got that for her birthday from our friends Ken shared.
Oh, right.
So it just hasn't seen much action.
Because I haven't seen any action. No.
I was like,
Well, Kent was trying to teach her how to ride it, and then let her fall over and scraped her arm, and she cried, and she was terrified of it.
yeah.
So, I'll blame Kent for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you got to learn how to go to the potty before you can learn how to ride a bike. I think, and there's these in the steps
Should
of
be some
things.
steps out. But, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, the
probably.
one that she just walks around is fine, but I mean,
Yeah, the Strider one. with
Strider
pedal
ones,
pedals
yeah,
on
yeah.
it.
you gotta
She
put
fucking
put a
cruises.
few things together to do that.
Oh, and
It's
she
like,
can balance, and she was like swaying. Well, even when we were setting up the hall, she was just fucking ripping through there.
Yeah.
She knows how to go to the potty. She just has to want to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
the thing, yeah.
That's the issue that we're having. It's like, hey, it's bedtime. Well, I'm hungry. No, you're not eating. No, you're not blah, blah, blah. I want to go on the potty. We're like, okay, let's go on the potty. Because we're all like, okay, yeah, do it. Then she'll go, she'll pull her pants down, she'll climb up onto the toilet and sit on it, and she'll just pee. It's like, okay, what the hell is happening here? Like, what do you... There has to be something in it for her. Or
Yeah,
there has to be something that...
All kids are like that, though, too, as well, right? It's just, yeah.
Tried the reward system. We tried the I don't know. Like we tried with just no diaper on at all, and then Carly did anyway. And after once or twice where she peed on the floor, Carly said no, put the diapers back on. She said it's not worth it. I'm like, that's gonna happen, obviously, but I don't know. I don't know.
just gotta stick
It's
to it.
just...
You do. That's the thing. You
That's
have
the
to.
thing. It's that mindset, that age, and as they get a little older, they'll finally comprehend
I
that
don't
over
got time
time.
for this. I got YouTube videos to watch. I don't have time.
Yeah,
to
exactly, yeah.
sit around wait for you to go pee. Even though all it takes once they learn it, it's like 2 days and they're done. That's it. It's 2 days of like just being content with doing it. Like they'll still need to wear like night diapers at night.
Yeah,
But I mean,
Yeah.
during the day,
Like if you switch to what are those called?
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's on pull-ups.
She's on pull-ups, yeah.
But she
Yeah, my
only
three-year-old
pees like
nephew as well, yeah.
out of the 3 or 4 times that she pees, she'll go maybe once or twice a day, and that's it on the toilet, and that's it, if that. So
No, it's...
piss off.
Yeah, and once they comprehend, doing that, and you'll feel better. That's one thing too as well with them, because my 3-year-old, same thing. They're fighting with him that and go to the bathroom, and once he actually goes and uses it, he's like a whole different person.
Yeah.
Beforehand, he's just not going. He's just cranky, never happy.
Trying to
And then
hold it.
finally, at the reunion 2 weeks ago, they finally took him home. It took him to the bathroom, brought him back. He was a different kid. He was just happy and social, and just like once they learned that, then it's just a matter of comprehending that. Yeah.
That's just like kids in general. It's like any, discomfort that they're in, like whether it's like being sick or whatever, they're always in a bad mood or something like that. So
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So.
it's like you just don't understand. It's like, dude, just got drop a loaf, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, just squeeze one out.
Oh
man.
yeah, man. That's
Your stomach's hurting because it's full of shit, man.
That's a day maker for me. It's like, oh, I need to just go home, have my moment, and I'm good to go for the rest of the day. And yeah, sure shit. Just go home, take a crap, and I'm happy. Yeah.
Even today, I couldn't, for some reason, didn't have my morning shit until like after I got work. But like, I got to work, I was a little cranky in the morning, and I'm like, I was like, well, I did kind of sleep, kind of shitty. But I was like, oh no, actually, probably. Yeah. I'm thinking about it now, so I probably gotta poop.
Yep.
Gotta poop.
Yep.
It's important.
It's a mass distraction, man. Yep. Ass distraction.
Ass distraction. We were gonna talk about The Boys. Is that what we were gonna do?
Yeah, then we talked about that. I finally watched it, all caught up finally. So
Yep.
dabble into that and
Easily
how great it was.
Easily the best season so far. Every season continuously gets better.
3 seasons so far, and everyone is like out of the park in terms of quality. Like it's amazing how, and this one was just that much better. Like just even more.
And every episode too has been fucking awesome. You know, even the slower ones, even the sentimental moments too. Like, and they're just perfectly executed episodes. Perfect show, perfectly casted.
The casting by far is a huge thing. Yeah,
the story just keeps getting more intriguing.
that ending,
Like,
I'm
the
like,
ending,
that
fuck.
bitch. I don't like her.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm kind of not surprised, I guess, but you know, like watching the first season, you guys watched it and kept telling me to watch it, and it took me just before season 2 came out to watch it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. I don't know. Like from the first season, I thought it was like everybody's just a dick and an asshole in the show.
Yeah.
But like now that there's 2 more seasons with like actual character growth and like people's backstories and stuff like that. And you're like,
Not just all scumbags.
Oh, that's why Butcher's a fucking douchebag all half the time.
That makes perfect sense.
So I was like, okay. It just needs a little bit more development. And it's like probably one of the best shows on TV. I don't know.
I would say that. This probably is.
Because lots of things, like a lot of superhero shows, like they make it entertaining. Where it's like, the superheroes exist, it'd be like this. Well, no, it wouldn't really be. It'd be more like The Boys, where you have these pretty much a separate species almost of like superpowered people who would be above everybody else. They're their own like separate beings. You couldn't even compare with them, right? So of course they would have they have a complex when it comes to the security complex and being overpowered, and so it makes sense that would be portrayed in this way. So
exactly,
I believe it. It makes it very believable. Yeah.
Well, and you can kind of understand too, like as much as terrifying and awful as Homelander is, like he has no idea where he's from. He just wants to be loved. That's all he wants. Deep down, if you do a character study on him, he just wants to be loved. That's it. Otherwise, what else is holding him back from just fucking mass killings and doing whatever the fuck he wants? Literally, that's the only thing that's keeping the planet safe, is that he just wants people to be happy about him and love him and worship him. And, just, it's crazy.
The age-old saying, it takes a village to raise a child,
That's right. And he's got some serious mommy issues.
It's huge,
Well, first season made that pretty apparent.
Yeah, very
just
much.
Parental issues in general.
Big time.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Because he doesn't have it.
Well, he's a test tube baby, so he never had a child. He never grew up, right?
And you see how fast he clings on to Soldier Boy, too, when he finds out, like, I'm part of your
I'm your father, and right away it goes from fearing him to being like I'm your son, like you're my father, like right away, like this like relationship.
It's you and me against everybody, man.
When beforehand he was just terrified of him the whole time. Yeah.
Spoilers, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, spoilers. Sorry. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Okay. Whatever. You should just
think. You should just assume
we're gonna spoil shit because we're bad at that.
I'm terrible at that. I give shit away all the time.
Yeah. But so now that we are disclosing that there's spoilers, what do you think? Does Soldier Boy come back in the future?
Not at.
Well, the Russians don't have him anywhere now. It's what's her name?
It's the
Mallory, right?
Is it FBI or
CIA. He didn't go back to Russia.
CIA
or whatever. Yeah.
I think there's going to be reference because like the ability to stop superpowers. That's going to play more of a tie into it, I think, for now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the humans will be able to...
They'll study him and figure out why they're doing it, and then kind of make like a cure for powers or something like that, or
Yeah.
a way to stop them. And then
I'm curious.
as a deterrent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Temp V is going to play out too. If they're going to expand on that, if they're going to have like soldiers that just are on it, a couple of doses here and there to apprehend soups or whatever.
If that's going to be a plot point, I see that going the opposite, where it's like, yeah, we give the soldiers Temp V, and now that it's like an addiction. They want more and more and more, with the point where now
and then they all just start dying.
they start dying or start like going to war over it, kind of thing, right? So fighting for it.
Yeah, different countries.
Because you give someone that much power, they'll want that power all the time. Like Huey,
Yeah.
it's
It could go anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the big one will be what the hell's this the woman's name, the villain that blow people up with their mind.
Victoria Newman.
Victoria, yeah,
Newman.
she'll be like Homelander will probably be doing his own thing with the sun and still be there. But I think now that Newman's going to be like the new target for the boys now. I think because because Huey knows like what her play is now. Like
She's such a greaseball, man. I really don't like her. Like she's just
the actress, awesome. She plays it so great.
Yeah.
But yeah, my
you
God,
just want to fucking punch her right in the face.
total politician where she's just two-faced. It's so
Just
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
doing whatever she's got to do.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, I don't know, after the season, I'm like, there's probably only a couple more seasons left, I think. It feels like it's
Two
reaching.
or three. Yeah, two.
I
at the
feel like
most.
2 would be
Two
good.
is pretty good. Yeah.
Like, next season, probably take care of Newman, and the final season, take care of
Only thing is I
Homelander.
don't know how
finish him off finally.
how close they are to the to the novel. That's the only thing I don't know. If it's panel for panel or if it's like
Well, it's way different.
It is way different.
apparently
Okay,
it's
then
Can I
yeah.
spoil the comic book? Or are you guys going to want to read that?
Probably
I won't read
not.
it.
No.
So apparently the ending of the comic book is, well, maybe, I don't know.
Not the ending of the comic book.
Not the ending. It's
Just up to this point,
Yeah.
maybe. What the
Oh,
differences
no,
are.
I mean, there are, like, differences. Some characters are different, like...
Apparently, Black Noir had a huge.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that was
in the
one thing I
comics.
will admit I was a little underwhelmed by that story with him. I'm like, oh, really? That's all it really was? That
Well, that's the thing, because
It was so interesting, but
Yeah.
there was nothing.
in the comic, Black Noir's plays a big part in the end. Well, is he actually dead? I don't know.
Oh,
see,
because he ripped his heart out.
the whole stomach apart, like he would.
Not his
Yeah.
heart, but his.
But he also got his,
that's
like,
the-
head caved in by a shield, and he
Well, that's
survived.
so all
I
it
don't
was like that story for him was like he's this mysterious like silent soldier. Well, yeah, all he wanted to do was
Yeah.
be an actor and be more famous. Got into a fight with Soldier Boy, fucked him up, and then that caused a rift enough where he give him off to the Soviets, and then that's how that happened. It's like really that's it. Like that was very anticlimactic, and then yeah, just to me that seemed. I thought
a fight with Black Noir and Soldier Boy.
my
would've been
theory
good.
was there was multiple Black Noirs. There was more like more than one, and they were all like this kind of being played at different times. That's how he was able to survive for so long. But then yeah, just like a biological kind of superhero, I guess, instead, right? I'm like, oh, I thought it'd be like 3 different ones just sitting away, and one comes out every now and then, and one goes back and forth, and one gets injured, one comes back. That's what I thought it was.
Well, I guess I can spoil the comic, because Black Noir's, like, in the show is completely different than the one in the comics. Because, whatever, spoil for the comic books. Black Noir is, like, a clone of Homelander in the comic book.
Oh.
And they, like, he comes at the end, and apparently he's the real evil one. I don't know, something
that
like that. but
is
it's, like,
Okay.
totally different than what the show.
Wow,
is.
yeah, 'cause, like, he's
That's
a-
interesting.
in the
Black
show,
dude.
you just see him like he wants to be more than just like a silent guy in a ninja costume, and that causes him to get into a fight with Soldier Boy, and then all that shit happens with that. It's like, oh, really? That's it? Like that's very
Wants to be in a movie.
yeah. It's like no, I'm the star. You can't be in a movie, and they beat him half to death for it. I'm like, oh, geez, okay, that's
Yeah.
it.
What movie did he want to be in?
Beverly Hills Cop.
Right, that was.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Eddie Murphy got that.
Eddie Murphy got the role. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, and then then the cartoons. That was like one of the scenes too. I'm like, are those real? They can't be real. They're not real. And then you see the fade back or the back shot where it's just him alone
Sitting there.
sitting by
All
himself,
these birds and
nothing
shit
going on.
just-
I'm like, oh, okay, good. It's all on his head.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't even thought they might. I don't know.
Somehow brought 2D animation out, maybe.
Yeah. 2D animation, man.
Yeah, feeding the tunes. I'm like, okay, is this real? But
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. And then we have Starlight is part of the boys now.
Which is awesome.
Quit. No longer Starlight, actually.
Nope.
Yeah.
Annie January.
January.
She's had a good arc. I like her story so far.
She's awesome.
Yep.
She's
Very
really
much
awesome.
this idealistic, true patriotic American turned to like, yeah, fuck
I
the
love-
system.
I love
This
the
is all
memes about
bullshit.
her too.
Yeah.
They're so funny. Where it's like the whole entire series, like, oh, don't you start with me. Her eyes glow gold, and then that's it. And then the one time that they crank all the power, and he just like gets a little bit of a nosebleed, and that's it. And then fucking beats the shit out of her.
He's like, oh, that's it. Okay, yeah.
So, that's underwhelming. Poor Starlight, but she was like, she's such a good character that you just know it. She doesn't need her powers to be
Yeah.
a pivotal character in the show, right? Like for the story arc and everything. And
Yeah.
it's
When she had the live stream going or whatever, and like Homelander's threatening her. It's like,
right.
oh, thanks for saying all this in front of my. It's like, Starlight, you're supposed to tell me if you're live before we read our lines. And he's like about to snap on her.
Yeah, just like I could kill you. Like you just wanted to kill her so bad.
Kill me right now. He's
Right.
fucked either way. Yeah.
Right. Oh, and then fucking that fucking stepdad there, the
Oh,
mother's
man.
milk's fucking kid's stepdad.
I was
What
like,
a fucking piece of shit.
somehow he became more hateable this season than A-Train. Because
Yes.
A-Train was a fucking asshole this whole season.
Yeah,
was just a
fuck
piece of
H.
shit.
Just a piece of shit. Yeah.
And then,
And then this guy, yeah, fuck yeah. I was like, what? What the fuck? Just totally okay with
Yeah.
killing somebody.
there's so many memes on the internet. It's like ultimate dick rider. Like,
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but by far the moment I did not stop laughing was Herogasm. That episode
That episode was on a
had
whole
me
nother level, man.
fucking dying.
That's
like-
that episode has been better than the last like 23 movies that I've watched.
Yeah.
Just that episode. It
I
was
don't-
so good.
The episode like had like everything. It was like comedy, and then there's like really good like monologues and stuff like that. Like what's his face?
What's Homelander?
MM like
Oh,
in the
that?
car. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
basically explaining his OCD, where that comes
and
from.
why it's so
Right.
bad.
And
Yeah.
he had like Annie and Huey and stuff like that. Their kind of breakup and that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
Right.
well, the reason why Huey is the way he's been the whole season. So
Yeah.
good story with it.
And then you had a fucking awesome ass fight at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking fight scene was
I thought for sure. I'm like, no, he's gonna get out. I'm like, he's still going. Like, fuck, they might have him. And poof, I'm like, it pitches out like a bitch.
that pissed me off. I thought like, holy shit, I think they got him now. And then
Yeah.
of course.
Was it just that Soldier Boy just didn't have enough juice to do it a
It
second
wasn't
time
ready,
in a
or
row?
it wasn't long. It took too long to charge,
Yeah,
or
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Cause he looked like he was trying, but
Yeah, it's couldn't get it up.
yeah.
Yeah,
Performance
Lose
issues.
performance issues. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not unlike the rest of people in that house that day. Yeah,
Fuck.
Jeez.
Throwing ropes.
right away you know it's good when the disclaimer comes up at the start of the episode. Like, the fuck do they mean by that? And then you watch like,
I'm like, this is gonna be a good episode,
Right.
And I'm like, I can see why they put the disclaimer before.
the moment he saw the back of Deep next to that pool, I'm like, oh no,
I knew exactly what was
no,
gonna
no, no.
Right.
Some octopus.
Plus he also
shit
had,
going on there.
Yeah,
The Frenchie stuff going on that episode where they get kidnapped too. And that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
stuff.
yeah.
That whole breakout
Yeah.
scene. Yeah.
Like I forget the
fucking
character's
awesome
name.
episode that
The mute girl. I forget her name. But like, she did awesome. I liked her this season a lot. She was
Kimiko?
Kimiko. Yeah, she was mostly in the sidelines because of her powers issue. Right? Because like what's episode 2? She lost her powers right
Yeah.
away, and then what do you mean?
Yeah,
Soulja
when
Boy,
they get Soldier Boy,
Yeah.
she loses it, and that's
And
how they find
then-
out that he can do that. Yeah.
So, but otherwise, good on her.
Do you think any of the boys take like full V this next season?
I can see maybe.
Queen Maeve, maybe. But she's not one of the
She's
boys,
not one of
though.
the boys
She's
though.
not one of the boys.
What do you think
Well,
of her?
she banged one of the
What do you
boys,
think of her exit, her retirement?
though. Nah.
Yeah,
I thought she was dead.
same. Yeah.
I did too. And I'm
I'm
like, how's
like,
she
okay.
alive?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I mean,
She's-
really, it's
now
just-
she's got like
yeah.
no powers, and she just goes with her girlfriend. She's got a pirate patch, and
Yeah.
well, yeah, good for her. She
Yeah.
did the right thing. She ended up being
Gets a
a
happy
hero.
ending.
She earns her retirement. Let her be. Yeah, that's fine.
She redeemed herself.
She loses an eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking pen or pencil scene with the Homelander too,
Yeah.
in the side of the fucking head. Ooh, and then he fucking gouges her eye.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate those scenes in movies, man. Fuck.
The eye scenes.
The eye scenes. Oh, God.
I do have a complaint about that, like, final episode. I don't know if it's just the Queen Maeve stuff, like whenever her fight scenes, they cut a lot. Like,
because she probably just doesn't fight very good.
but like,
on camera.
then get a stunt double in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like, compared to like
I didn't
the
notice it as much.
all her scenes, all her fight scenes are like that.
Very-
Like
very
in
fast
season 2, remember she like fights all those dudes like, and she's training, and it's like cut, like all this.
Yeah.
It's like just put stunt double with a wig on, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get some acrobatic shit going on, so you can do more than just one swing.
Yeah.
Before you have to cut.
Yeah. Because just comparative to like the hero gasm.
The hero
That's
gasm.
probably what it is,
Oh,
though.
man.
She probably just doesn't take the fighting scenes as seriously, and who knows? Who knows?
Well,
Otherwise,
Great show.
a great season.
When is Invincible season 2 coming out? Speaking of the boys and all those showrunner guys and all those
I
great
feel like I like
Very
the
similar,
superhero
very
movie
similar
makers.
shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably next year, I bet.
I think
It's taking
so.
forever, man.
Yeah. So it was what? It was 12 episodes, season 1 or 8.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So I don't think they were expecting it to be as popular as it was.
No. I don't think so either.
No, they weren't ready for the. Like, oh shit! They liked it. We got to hurry up and get the next one going right away.
Right?
Because I think they greenlit it for what, 2 more seasons right away after it got released. Because it was like
so, yeah. Oh, it was so fucking good.
so good. Yeah. That too, like him and the boys are very similar, and like in terms of like just visual
Yeah.
telling of like if this existed, it would be like this.
No,
Yeah.
Invincible is
Yeah.
a little darker, I think, a little more real. Like
That
more,
yeah, well the
like,
story of it
dramatic,
is more
sorry.
father and son, right?
Yeah,
So,
the boys is more like satire.
It would be if Homelander and his son. That's kind of that edge of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be like
yeah.
that, right? 2 invincible gods
Right.
amongst mortals, right? So,
egotistical fucking
Yeah.
lunatics with unstoppable power.
but I probably felt more emotion in Invincible than the boys. The boys were just it's a great show all around. But that moment in Invincible,
Yeah.
There's a couple of moments in
oh, it's like
Invincible that were like,
fuck, just ripped my heart out, man. Like
Yeah.
yeah, just half dead.
oh, I hated that whole part, man.
Oh,
I hated that whole part.
still have you,
I was
Dad.
just like, oh.
fuck!
And he's like so mad because he's like, what? He's like,
You had nothing. It's like I have you. It's like, damn it, he's right. And it's poof. He's
he's
gone.
like,
Yeah.
fuck, I can't do it, and he fucks off.
Yeah.
I think we were all watching that together, right?
We were all like
we
looking
were
away
oh,
from each
fuck.
other. We were all like looking away from each other, sniveling. The daddy issue part,
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
Your mom's like a pet. Oh, like, oh, you fucking dick, you dick.
Yeah.
Watch
I
another
can't-
30 years. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
So I make another one. Like, holy
Try it again. Yeah.
fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But that's
So good though.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's Robert Kirkman and his writing and his fucking like, oh, perfection.
Perfection.
And J.K. Simmons' delivery.
Oh yeah, he knows how to do a
they
good
picked
asshole.
a good
man.
voice for that one. That's another
Right.
casting choice there. It's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I think I was just like, yeah, this guy looks like J.K. Simmons. Just get him. Yeah.
But an A-lister voice actor, regardless, though, like he is good. at what he
Yeah.
does.
He's
yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I read it. It didn't say anywhere, but probably 2023.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully soon.
I imagine probably like they wanted to delay it a little bit so that way they can have it come out every year probably after this.
Probably, yeah.
Hopefully.
That would be cool.
That'd be great, yeah.
That'd be cool. That might be
That,
what
that
they're
too
doing.
is. I don't know if that one's done yet, or is it still ongoing? Invincible.
No, it ended.
It
Yeah.
ended. Yeah. So at least they got that to go.
Yeah,
But,
like
yeah.
200 and something issues.
Oh, okay.
So
But it spans a long time, though. Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, that's like Walking Dead. Damn.
yeah. Same amount of issues, I think, actually.
Oh, really?
Walking Dead. And,
I might have to get the. Do you have the rest of the compendium?
No, I need to get the last one still.
Okay. I'd like to read how that ends because I was more intrigued by how that ends than the show. Well, after I started reading the comic or the compendium or whatever graphic novels, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching the show anymore. 'Cause I did like the show. I thought the show was pretty good. Then it started to get kind of like boring.
Yeah.
And I started reading the compendium. Like, fuck! Within the first like 2 issues, they were completely different. I'm like, what the fuck is like, what? But yeah, and way better, way better.
Yeah. Not that. What was it? Norman Reedus' guy?
Yeah, with the fucking
Doesn't even exist.
right. Oh, I know his name too. Damn. And then fucking you got Michael Rooker, and there's his brother in there.
Oh fuck! Speaking of bad adaptations, on TikTok, I'm seeing more and more Resident Evil clips. Holy fuck! No wonder it's as
Oh,
bad
man.
as it is, man.
I was like sitting there almost like 70% of the time sitting like this, like,
Yeah.
oh, this is so bad.
That one lip syncing scene with Dua Lipa song with that one woman. I'm like, what the fuck
with
is this?
Evelyn dancing and singing.
Like, what the fuck is this, man? Like,
Yeah, because then there's mind control, then there's clones. Like, they just throw random shit, and
Oh.
it doesn't go anywhere, and there's no build up to it, like nothing. It's like I'm reading one of my books I wrote. It fucking makes no sense. Speaking of which, I'm broke. Go buy my book. You'll love it.
And it's her plug, yeah.
And we can shit on it together. But yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It is so bad. It's the worst adaptation. And like I said, IGN said it's like one of the best adaptations.
Yeah,
It's
one
like,
of the best so far. It's like,
no.
what?
No, it is not. IGN, you were wrong. Fuck you, IGN. And Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Fuck you, Alfonso.
Fuck you, Alfonso. Oh, they bring him back, yeah.
That's how we have to end all of our shows now, I think.
Do you like the thumbnail for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Alfonso. Just him like.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
The Boys, if you
highly,
haven't watched
highly
it,
recommend The Boys.
get
Yeah,
on there.
go check it out.
Even though we give you all the spoilers.
I will admit,
Yeah.
like, it's a show I want to recommend to
That's
friends,
still watchable.
but it's not one of those shows where
Right.
I recommend to everybody because it's a tough show to recommend to like my parents or to like.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
I would anyway.
Yeah,
There's a lot of sex, a lot of gore.
yeah. The
If
gore,
you're-
the gore is the one thing that yeah.
I feel like that was how my parents were with when I recommended Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah.
Like my dad
Well,
doesn't mind it. My
Game
dad
of
likes
Thrones a little
gore
bit more
and
like
the boobs, but my
Well,
mom
more
just doesn't
more
like.
fantasy, more high fantasy.
Believable
Right?
and-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you're getting like people's heads and hands chopped off or whatever, but like
Not every third word's the F word. Yeah.
that and like literally somebody exploding from their penis or
Yeah.
whatever, you know, like
Walking into somebody's
By, oh yeah,
foreskin.
well I know that one too.
Like-
By far the best like set design I would never thought I would like know over. Like that was real? No way.
Yeah.
And then, holy shit, that was a real set they made.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like, oh, that's just CGI. And then I was scrolling on Facebook, and everybody's taking a group photo in front of it. I'm like, that's from The Boys. And like the guy that played the termite, he's standing in front of it too. And I'm like, that's from The Boys. I'm like, holy fuck, they built a massive foreskin just for that scene? That is amazing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
Just
being on set?
I tried
that
like,
day?
a minute and a bit scene. It wasn't very long, but like
well, even like that shot, like
Yeah.
it just
It wasn't a
like,
very long shot.
no.
10 seconds if that.
Yeah.
And it looked like animated
Yeah.
almost, but
It-
like it was sculpted.
Fuck.
I gotta find that.
The moment he saw him sneeze the first time, I'm like, yeah, I think I know where this is going, but I wasn't like, oh, he's gonna go. I thought he was gonna go on the other end and go up that way.
That's what I thought. I thought he was
And
gonna
blow
go
up from the
I
back.
thought he's like, I want you inside me. I'm like, oh, he's gonna go up his ass. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no,
No. I'm
no.
like, fuck me.
And I'm like, why is he sneezing? I'm like, oh, this is gonna have something to do with something that's gonna happen
Yeah.
later. And then he goes inside. I'm like, oh no. Oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
If you got offered to be an extra on the show to do a scene like that, like you're gonna receive oral sex from the soup, would you take it?
I mean, how much we talking?
I don't know. Say like I don't know, like $5,000 for like a day to be there to play an extra and do a role like that. I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
is it like I have to show my actual penis?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
sure. Why
Maybe
not?
your bum, but that's it. But everybody showed their bum in this show.
Everyone does, yeah.
You don't have to
whatever.
feel too bad about it.
No. Yeah.
If it's just a fake penis and I'm just there going like,
Yeah, like that freaking elongated fucking
Yeah.
tentacle penis
Opens
one
the
there.
door, or something like, what the fuck? Oh, God, that's
Yeah.
what that's a,
Hey,
that's,
I
a,
recognize you.
that's a penis.
There's milk, of course. It's always him. Poor
love
fucker.
sausage. He was in season 2, eh?
Was he?
In that
In the prison.
In the prison.
Yeah,
thing.
because when he's
Oh,
at the door, he's like,
yeah.
"Hey, I recognize you." Doesn't he say that? He's like, "Hey, I recognize you" or something.
I
He's
think
like, he recognizes.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
it's like around his throat, and he's like trying to pull it off, and then it like slurps back, and it's like, he's like, "Oh my god!" And of course, it's him, right?
Yeah.
He always gets like sexually like molested somehow.
The one guy runs up
The worst
against,
way.
I get up against him. He's like, whatever it is on the like, what the fuck is on me?
Yeah.
And then he opens the door. Fucking.
I think it was,
Fucking-
that was Termite who rubbed up against him.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. That's
It
on the
was,
first
yeah,
episode.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah. Because he's all like
I
all
thought he
sweaty
died,
and
but no, he
greasy.
doesn't die. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like
That's
probably
right, yeah.
some dude's dick juices or
Something,
something.
yeah. And then he opens the door and just shower of cum. Like, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show.
Great show. Mm-hmm. Tell me it.
I gotta go.
Gotta go.
Gotta go look at a house.
Yep. All right. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend. If you're listening on a podcast service, leave us a rating and subscribe as well. And then head over to our Facebook page, like the page. You can submit a question for our Ask Us Anything episode. And we still haven't figured out a movie yet.
I thought of one.
Oh, yeah.
Have you guys seen it yet? Good Will Hunting?
No.
I have not.
I have not either.
No, I've seen.
Let's do that one.
I started watching it. I want to say.
I heard
20 years
it's
ago.
well,
Yeah.
it's got all the Oscars.
Yeah, yeah. It got all the things. Yeah.
Let's do that one.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. I have not seen that,
Yep.
and I'm probably gonna get a lot of fucking flack for saying
On
that.
Netflix?
I don't know. It might be.
I feel like I've seen it on there, but
I think it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Or Amazon.
you can watch it somewhere. Good Will Hunting. Submit a review,
Yes.
and yeah, that'll do it. Adios.
Okay.
Have a great weekend. Talk to you Monday.
Goodbye.
See yous.